Despite living in California since 2020, when they stepped down as senior working royals, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle haven't entirely closed the door on life in the UK. In fact, earlier this week the pair renewed their lease on Frogmore Cottage, which was due to expire on the 31st of March. To recap, before negation leaving the UK to settle down in the US, Harry and Meghan lived together at Frogmore Cottage on the Queen's Windsor estate. They moved into the house just weeks before their son Archie Harrison was born in 2019, moving out the following year. Since then, Harry's cousin Princess Eugenie, her husband Jack Brooksbank and their son August have lived at the house, but the Duke and Duchess of Sussex still have the lease, for one very important reason. By keeping the lease at Frogmore Cottage, Harry is allowed to stay on as one of the Queen's councillors of state. As for what this actually means, by law, should the Queen be temporarily unable to carry out her duties, whether that's due to illness or being out of the country, then her councillors of state can step in. The councillors of state are made up of the sovereign's spouse, which would have been the late Prince Philip, and the next 4 people in the line of succession, counting only those who are over the age of 21. These are, Prince Charles, Prince William, Prince Harry and Prince Andrew, although, it's possible he could be stripped of the role, given his recent legal battle with Virginia Giuffre. But, councillors of state must be domiciled in the UK, meaning they have a permanent home here. As such, by renewing his lease on Frogmore Cottage, Harry is legally permitted to step into this role if the Queen sees fit. Despite all of this, Harry has made it clear that he has some serious concerns when it comes to returning to the UK, emphasizing that he doesn't feel his family, which now includes 8-month-old Lilibet, are safe. In fact, the Duke of Sussex is currently seeking a judicial review of the Home Office's refusal to allow him to privately fund police protection for himself and his family when they're in the UK. A legal representative for Prince Harry confirmed that he wants his wife and children to be safe in the UK, but that it's too dangerous without adequate police protection. He also noted to pay for the security service. However, his bid to fund his UK security was deemed irrelevant as police protection is not for sale, Home Office lawyers told a court on Friday. The Duke of Sussex is challenging a February 2020 decision by the Royal and VIP Executive Committee, REVEC, which prevents him paying for police protection for himself and his family while in the UK. He and wife Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, lost their taxpayer-funded police protection in early 2020 when they quit as working royals for a private life in the US. Lawyers for the Duke claimed the UK will always be his home, but he does not feel safe visiting with the current security arrangements in place. During a hearing at London's Royal Courts of Justice, the Duke argued that his US private protection team does not have adequate jurisdiction abroad or access to UK intelligence information which is needed to keep his family safe. He had wanted to fund the security detail himself, rather than impose on the British taxpayer. But Robert Palmer QC, acting for the Home Office, said the Duke's offer of private funding was irrelevant. In a written submission, Mr. Palmer said, "Personal protective security by the police is not available on a privately financed basis, and REVEC does not make decisions on the provision of such security on the basis that any financial contribution could be sought or obtained to pay for it." The Home Office also claimed the Duke's offer of funding was notably not advanced to REVEC at the time of his visit in June 2021, or in any pre-action discussions he won, or in